Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Slime Boss here, and welcome to the bonus video for Kirby's Dream Land 2. If you don't know how bonus videos work, we take a look at three things. Number one being the post-game, or things that you can do that aren't very significant after you defeat the game. And two, multiplayer, if there's any sort of multiplayer modes. And three, any sort of extra bonus fun facts that I can give you that you may probably already do, or may not know. Number one, let's talk about the post game, because the thing that I want to actually preface this by saying there's actually a lot more that we can do in the game. I'm actually going to be releasing this a little bit earlier than the finale, just because I won't be able to actually finish the game until around August. However, there's 2 more episodes that I want to cover, and I'm actually going to be doing that live. So if you don't, I'm going to be doing it live both here on the Slime Boss channel and on Slime Boss Twitch, or Slime Boss streams on Twitch. So if you're interested, don't forget to check me out on those on there whenever I do end up streaming for this. There is a thing that you can do after you defeat all of the bosses. It is called bonus chance. And it is a star piece challenge where you have to basically dodge all of the boss's attacks and obtain the stars. And once you get all of the stars, which I believe is about 30 per level, you basically get another percentage. Whenever you win the bonus game, you get another percentage, because if you don't know, we actually sort of 96%ed the game, not 100%ed the game. Then after you actually 100% the game, you unlock the boss endurance challenge, which is what I'm also going to be doing. So there's going to be about 2 more episodes left of the series, where 1, we do the star piece challenge / bonus chance, and 2, we do the boss endurance, just like we did with the Kirby's Adventure as well. However, speaking of the boss endurance, there's actually one particular boss that we need to take a look at. And shoutouts to Zephiel, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but he's one of the game walkthrough YouTube channels, and he shows one of the alternate endings that you can get by completing this game, and that is the one if you don't collect all of these rainbow drops, because we collected all the rainbow drops, so we got a 100% ending. But the ending that you're seeing on screen right now is actually the ending that you would get normally, and it ends with the end ? Yeah, so. And of course, there is an additional ending as well during the boss endurance, but we'll be able to see that when we actually do it. It's primarily the 100% ending, because of course you had to have seen the 100% ending in order to get the boss endurance. But you get the 100% ending, and then you get an excellent just sort of picture. So we'll be seeing that very soon. And another thing I wanted to mention here as well is that the game has a sound test mode, but I'm not going to really take a look at it because I don't really care that much, but it's there if you enjoyed Kirby sound tests, because they're in a lot of games, and they're kind of significant because usually they're an unlockable. Anyways, let's talk about the multiplayer in Kirby's Dream Land 2. Kirby hasn't... Anyway, there's another bit of something that I need to talk to you guys about regarding the lore of the Kirby universe. Kirby's Dream Land 1 was kind of an experiment created by Sakurai, and then eventually evolved into a sequel, or I think it was originally going to be a remake, but it was a sequel where Kirby actually gained his copy ability, his ability to copy abilities, and Kirby was kind of established between those 2 games. Ultimately, Kirby's Dream Land 2 was actually not directed by Sakurai, surprisingly enough, and it was one of the first Kirby games to not be directed by Sakurai, and it actually started a sort of trilogy of Kirby games that had its own lore and story, and this is kind of where the lore of Kirby started again. I mean, we had our first Eldritch monster being Dark Matter, of course, but the Dark Matter itself is only a bit of a larger scale journey that we are going to be taking a look at as time goes on. But just know that Kirby's Dream Land 2, ultimately Dream Land 3, and then Kirby 64 are a part of the Dark Matter saga, and or Dark Matter they call it the Dark Matter Trilogy, but technically there is a 4th game with another piece of Dark Matter, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But we are approaching a unique aspect of the Kirby series called the Dark Matter Saga, or the Dark Matter Trilogy. So yeah, that's a little fun fact for you. But yeah, this is not the last time we will be seeing Dark Matter. Anyways, moving on to the multiplayer section of the game. There is no multiplayer in this game. I mean, Superstar was the first game that had multiplayer, and multiplayer since then hasn't been seen until, I think, Return to Dreamland. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think the other games... oh, yeah, Amazing Mirror. I'm so sorry. Amazing Mirror was the next one. But there really isn't any multiplayer games in Kirby until Superstar, so we won't be seeing that until, well, the next Kirby game that we play, because that is the next Kirby game that we will eventually be playing. And finally, the fun fact, which I think I did point this out in the main video, or in the main series, but in the Red Canyon world, which I believe is World 4 or 5, in the 5th level, there is a particularly interesting level design that is definitely shown to, I mean, obviously, it's kind of great that we know that Sakurai didn't develop this game, because it shows a particularly lewd level design, because it is literally a figure of a naked woman. Star blocks are placed in such a pattern where they show both all a face, a breast area, and nether regions area, as well as 2 wooden posts that supposedly act as legs. And I mentioned this probably in the playthrough, but figured it would be the best and most noteworthy fun fact, and you probably already know about this, because it sticks out like a sore thumb, let's just say that, or a sore body, I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time for whatever we end up doing next, because I don't know what's happening after this video goes out. I don't even know when this video is going out. So, yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.